of the Lake Chad Basin Commission, I write on behalf of the organizing committee to once again, heads of state and government of member states, to each and every one of you. And to take roughly 40 of us who are here now in North, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and senior government officials.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it is my honor to welcome your excellencies to this extraordinary summit of the Lake Chad Basin Commission taking place today in Abuja. Your presence here today to attend this summit of the Lake Chad Basin Commission at very short notice goes to show the importance the member states and indeed your excellencies attach to the peace, security, and well-being of our people in the Lake Chad region and on our continent in general. Your excellencies, as we mourn His Excellency the President of Chad, Idriss Déby Itno, who died on the 20th of April 2021 while defending the territorial integrity of his dear country. We also remember the death of Nigerian Chief of Army Staff, General Ibrahim Attahiru, and 10 other military officers who lost their lives in a plane crash in the service of our country and the region. May their souls rest in perfect peace. As no meaningful development takes place in an insecure and unstable atmosphere, the need for enduring peace and security in the Lake Chad region and the Sahel was what propelled the convening of this extraordinary summit by the chair of the LCBC Heads of State, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari. Your Excellencies, as an organization founded on the basis of solidarity and peaceful coexistence amongst its members, the countries of the Lake Chad Basin Commission, other African regional and sub-regional organizations, and our international partners will hopefully be ready to accompany Chad during the transitional period set out by the government in order to overcome the present challenges occasioned by the demise of the late President. We pray that the spirit of brotherhood that has always guided our countries will also manifest itself in Your Excellency's deliberations today in order that we arrive at an amicable resolution that will enthrone not only in Chad peace, but in our entire region. Due to the security challenges in the Lake Chad region, our governments have had to commit huge, scarce resources, both human and material, to ensure peace. We all must therefore continue to work together in order that our common sacrifice to ensure collective security in our sub-region will bear the needed results.
Heads of Mission Multinational Joint Task Force, senior government officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome you, my dear brothers, to Abuja for this large, extraordinary summit of heads of state and government of the Lake Chad Basin Commission to discuss the recent developments in the Republic of Chad. There is no doubt that our region is today plagued with very dynamic and changing security challenges, which have made it imperative to call this meeting. I especially wish to thank you, dear presidents and partners of the Lake Chad region, for adjusting your equally important engagements at home and abroad to attend this summit. Your presence, despite the short notice, is an affirmation of your collective commitment to the promotion of peace, stability, and prosperity in the sub-region. Today's meeting, coming on the heels of recent rebel incursion into Chadian territory and the subsequent military engagement with the Chadian National Defense Forces, which led to the death of President Idris Deby Itno on the 19th of April 2021, have direct implications for the continued peace and stability of Chad as a nation, the Lake Chad region, and the wider Sahel region. You will agree with me that the threat of further conflict in Chad requires quick, decisive, and pacific resolution to ensure the immediate de-escalation of future hostilities and the attendant loss of lives in the country. Your Excellencies, today's meeting is characterized by the conspicuous absence of the late President of the Republic of Chad. Permit me, therefore, on behalf of the government and people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as well as the people of the Lake Chad region, to condole with the government and people of the Republic of Chad for the irreparable loss of President Idris Deby Itno, who paid the supreme sacrifice in defense of the territorial integrity of his country. The late President was a committed African leader and statesman who stood for peace and stability of the Lake Chad region, the Sahel, and the African continent in general. His passion, commitment, and zeal to the cause of the Lake Chad and African unity would be greatly missed. In recognition of the immense and sterling contribution of the late President to peace and stability in the region, may I respectfully request that we all kindly rise for a minute's silence in honor of our departed brother. Your Excellencies, our region is faced with difficult, several challenges that need the support and engagement of all to overcome. While transitional crimes and rebellion cutting across our region continue to evolve in scope, the attendant conflicts also continue to retain their distinct form of inflicting untold hardship and difficulty on the lives of our citizens. The threats by the Chadian rebel groups who are clamoring to overthrow the government must be viewed with all the seriousness they deserve, because the consequences of a destabilized Chad to the sub-region cannot be imagined. The flow of refugees and displaced persons from the country, unrestrained flow of arms, drugs, and other harmful substances into Lake Chad and Sahel regions, which are already challenged by terrorists seeking to establish parallel systems would further compound the security and stability of our areas and neighboring countries. It is therefore our collective duty, and in honor of the memory of the men and women that have died in search of peace in the region, to rise in unison as leaders of the region to ensure that peace, stability, and security are not disrupted in Chad and in the entire region. These challenges, which are fueled by an interplay of poverty and the loss of sustainable means of livelihood due to climate change, have been further exacerbated by the direct consequences of complete breakdown of law and order in Libya. The Libyan conflict has increased fragility in our region with destabilizing security implications across the Lake Chad and the larger Sahel region, typified by increased circulation of illicit arms and ammunition, narcotic substances, as well as refugee crisis that continues to threaten the security of the region. Your Excellencies, it is therefore in the light of the foregoing that the prevailing and evolving political situation in the Republic of Chad is dire and critical to the continued survival of other neighboring countries and the region. The conflict in the country must be effectively managed and brought under control without any further loss of lives and property.